What's up guys, it's SHAREfactory here, and today we are playing DC Universe Online. So, I wanted to do something else besides Smite, because I've been playing a lot of Smite recently, and right before Season O's release, there's not a lot to do. I'm pretty excited about the Collie skins and stuff, but I'm not going to talk too much about Smite. This is DC Universe now, so, yes. So we're going to pick male, we're going to pick Striker Large. So first things first, I'm going to be doing a playthrough of this game. First I'm going to do a hero walkthrough, and then I might do a villain, depending on how well my playthrough goes. Or not really how well it goes, how I'm feeling. So I'm going to look at the Inspire By, because sometimes when I create a character, I take it off the Inspire By and change it how I like, so. I haven't fully decided about powers yet, but when I get to that, I'll decide from there. I kind of wanted to do one of the DLC powers. The only DLC powers I don't have, as you can see, is Mutations and Atomic. I couldn't think. I don't know if those powers are good or not, or if they're fun. If they're fun, I'll probably. My favorite of all the DLC ones that were probably either Earth or Light's pretty fun. Well, I have Electricity, Earth, and Lightning, and then Celestial and Quantum. Quantum and Lightning are probably the funnest. So it's kind of ironic, because I thought Earth was gonna be the most boring, but for me, Electricity is boring. But so I'm just gonna create them off scratch.
Select a hero.
Actually.
Select a hero or villain morality.
I'm gonna probably cut and edit this stuff because the video is gonna be cutting in close, but might just do a tutorial for this video because it's gonna take a while, but I don't want to spend a whole lot of time building a character. I got an idea, so I'm gonna take this, except for I'm gonna change this. So we're gonna be hero. For mentor, played Wonder Woman a lot of times for a mentor, then Superman a couple of times as well. I guess we'll do Superman. And then, let me look at the powers. I was thinking about picking Earth for a second, but I might pick something else. So, basically, you have your roles, which are healing, tank, control, and damage. And every one of these powers can be damage. Any one of them. Then you have your healers. Your healers are nature, sorcery, let me get to it real quick, electricity, and celestial. Then you got your tanks. So your tanks would be ice or defense. They call it defense, tank, whatever, same thing. Ice, fire, earth, and rage. And I gotta check one of these real quick. And atomic. I don't know much about atomic. And then you have your control roles. They're pretty important as well, even though they don't tank damage. Or I think some of you guys might be thinking, what is control? Control is basically like, how should I put this? They help with damage a lot. Like they give you a bunch of, some of them give you damage buffs. And also, they help regenerate your power or energy, whatever it's called in this game. I don't know what it's called. I'm pretty sure it's called energy. Or mana, as some of you MMO players might want to think out there. I don't play a lot of MMOs, but that's whatever. So your control roles are mental, gadgets. I think light is also quantum. Then mutations. So I'm gonna pick quantum, and then out of all of these, I'll probably do. I'll do skimming, so in case for you guys who don't have skimming, that way you can see how it is. For a quick breakdown, oh yeah, then you have your movement. I'm just gonna go ahead and clarify movement. Flight, Superman. Just think of Flight as Superman. Pretty simple. Skimming is another variation of flight. The only difference is you're on stepping paths, as you see right there, and yes, you can change the color of them based on your costume. Acrobatics, like Batman. You can even glide like Batman, have a grappling hook. So super speed like Flash, pretty simple. And you can actually learn a lot of offensive moves from these. So I think skimming is the same thing with flight when it comes with speed. I'm pretty sure. At first I thought skimming was faster, but it's kind of the same, really. So we're gonna do skimming because why not? And then personality is just how you stand. So serious, flirty, powerful, comical, and then primal. So primal's like, I don't know a lot of heroes who would have primal. Comical will be something like, it looks like Riddler. I don't know what flirty would be. Serious would be something like Deathstroke, who would stand like this. I mean, Deathstroke probably never stands like this. He'd probably stand more like this. And powerful is your standard stand. So I'm just gonna go serious. So for the costume, I'm gonna cut out the costume part, but you have head, face, elbow, chest, back, hands, waist, legs, feet. Elbow is like the F letter I have on my chest, so like this. And then, whoa, sorry. So here's your glasses. I'm actually gonna do something different real quick. So let me take off his helmet so that way I can look at his face real quick. So first, we're gonna do body. Hair speaks for itself. So basically, here's your skins: leopard, lion, tiger, wolf, crystal. I guess I'm not gonna say that the whole thing. Fox, undead, chrome, glowing, barbarian, lava, rock, mummy, reptile, plant, cyborg, which looks really creepy and really weird. So I've never picked up my entire time playing this. Demonic, robot, and then you have your tattoos and your facials, or facial features. I'm not picking an animal because I can't think of an animal on top of my head that would match with Quantum. Glowing wouldn't be bad, but I'm just gonna stick with that. Then you know what? What do glowing? Because I have an idea. I want to change his facial. He looks mad. He looks really mad. I want to change that. That's like he's really angry. And I'm not going to mess too much with the gear. I'm going to cut some of this out, so. Where's the other mask I had? Because I'm going to go with that. Oh yeah, I'm just going to show off the masks too, because some of the masks are pretty cool. I'll go to this one, but once again, no description. You can make a Magneto with that right there, if you think about it. I've actually made a Magneto character with that helmet, so. Also, even though this looks really weird, I guess technically you could make an Arkham Knight or a Red Hood off that, but from Arkham Knight, but. A hood, so like, actually I take that back, this would be more like Magneto. That would definitely be a Magneto, then this could be like Raven, but. I'm just going to show off some of these in case any of you get the game. That one looks good too. The game is free. You can install it for free on the PlayStation Store. There's a lot of stuff you could actually buy with this as well, so just keep that in mind. Like, you can always get your power. You can always change your character, except for gender, I'm pretty sure is the only thing, so. I'm most likely just going to stick with this. I want to stick with something simple and not something that doesn't take forever to make. Or not forever to make, but just something. In fact, this actually works for me as it is. Just want to get something that looks halfway decent. do something like that because I want to change some of this a little bit. There's not really a lot of difference between the chest and the pants, so I'm not gonna really go over that. But let's see. There's also the wings, so you have your angel, demon, tech wings, which they look kind of demonic as well. Split cape and the tore up cape. Then hands. Hands aren't really that much different either. Oh, that's defend. I don't want defend. That metalhead one looks really creepy. Like literally, I don't imagine a hero wearing that because you could actually kill somebody with that just by poking them with those needles, depending on how sharp they are. So, actually, these look more. Also, between the storylines, both are pretty fun. Heroes has its moments where they're funner than so does villain. So we're gonna go with the belt, and then like I said, I'm not gonna spend too much more time on this. Want something blue-ish, I guess, or something that has somewhat blue on it, but I'm not gonna mess with color scheme much. I'll mess with it later on in the playthrough. We'll just do. That looks really weird. No. See, it takes forever to make characters, so I'm gonna cut probably all of this off on the playthrough. Something like this, because that other stuff looked way too tight. Then I don't need to worry about face, because... Alright, so I went ahead and saved this, but... Save the video clip, because I probably spent like at least 15 minutes on that. Probably not. For a name, I don't know. We're not going to really do anything. Maybe the Quantum Slayer, but I know somebody took that. And names are the hardest part out of... I could just put my YouTube name. We'll just do that. Okay, because I actually would have gotten a little bit suspicious there. Somebody took my name.
The center of the multiverse. It will belong to Brainiac. I do not plan an invasion, rather an assimilation. I have identified key junctions in Earth's vast nexus of knowledge. These I will...
Also, I know I've forgotten this part too. I'm gonna go ahead and exit off this, but there was a cutscene before that showed a lot of the heroes and villains fighting. I won't be doing commentary over that, but I'll probably be adding that in the beginning of the video, and then it'll be the start. So, and I forgot about the logging queues that they just added. So, yeah. Also, you will meet a lot of the heroes and villains, depending on what side you're on. And the thing I like about it is like they add all the heroes and villains have a lot of their classic skins too. So, oh,
the hack worked. I'm in.
they definitely changed this since the last time I played, because I remember these pods used to be yellow, but
Gonna get you off this ship.
oh, I got hand blast. I should have I forgot to show you the weapons. I'm gonna go ahead and describe the weapons real quick.
The ship knows you're free. Watch out.
Basically, hand blast, which is this. You have brawling, which is something like Superman would have.
Get ready.
Martial arts, so something like Batman or Catwoman. Staff, like Robin. Or somewhat Deathstroke sometimes. Bow, which would be like Green Arrow. I'm trying to think here real quick. Shield, which Shield is DLC. It's like Captain America off Marvel. I don't really, or Wonder Woman off this game, because they have Wonder Woman in this game as the Shield model. You'll see that later on. Well, since I picked Superman, you probably won't, but. And this is your first semi-boss that you fight, so. Now, once you see the death icon right above him, right above an enemy, you want to be sure to like defend to get yourself against that. So, sometimes you're not gonna be able to block it or dodge it, so. Or it'll be too dangerous to do that, so. So yeah. I'm trying to think of anything else I forgot for weapons. Rifle, which is like an assault rifle. It's also a grenade launcher, which is weird.
They crisscross the ship. Use that to keep moving.
Oh, you don't fly up there. Okay. This is actually a new experience for me, guys, as well. I haven't done the tutorial in forever, so. Okay. Now here's one of the most important parts. You have your trees, or pathways, I guess, powerways, whatever, power trees. There it is. It's up there. Okay. So for me, I have now these two up here. They really depend. So most of the time, what it'll be, I'm pretty sure it's either way. But like if you're something like Celestial, one will be damage, one will be healing. So if you're multiple roles, that's usually what it is. Unless you're like control or tank, at which case that would be kind of a mix. And iconic powers, what that is basically powers from other superheroes. So for instance, Sonic Cry would be something like Black Canary. The last would be Wonder Woman. You can just throw batarangs. There's also Heat Vision here somewhere. Heat Vision right there, and Freeze Breath. Superman right there. Powers from other people. So there's time and space. Time, alright. Control the flow of time and control your enemy's futures. So specializing in this will give you, space. Bring your enemies to their knees by manipulating space, generating graviton fields. So this would be gravitonic field, which is create a field that increases force of gravity, grounding and stunning and damaging your targets every time. Okay, then there's time, which is a burst. Freezes your target and nearby enemy time stunning and causing damage. So your first abilities for Quantum is not too much different, but and as you see in the, which I'm gonna go over that when I get level 10 through this playthrough, but we'll go through the control and what's the difference, or what it changes, it removes. So we're gonna be going this. That's your ability. So, and I'll be showing that off in a second. I'm gonna be using skimming, so. Skimming looks pretty cool. It's more like a cosmetic thing. Like it doesn't change anything much. Like it's really like flight, but it looks a lot cooler. All right, I'm gonna be leaving this gear on because you'll be getting a lot more gear throughout the tutorial. So I'm gonna be moving it back.
The entire ship is connected to Brainiac. You have to
I think they changed the color of the robots as well, because the last time, it's been a while since I played this game, but I know my DC universe.
Get ready. The ship is sending more.
Yeah, they definitely changed the color scheme a little bit, the robots, but so that's my ability. So I can't do on them because they're too low, but so this is my ability. It knocks them in the air and stuns them. Now these robots are pretty weak, that's why I'm apparently almost one-shotting them, but the enemies get a lot tougher. Especially when you hit level 30, the game itself becomes a lot more. Like you have to memorize the mechanics and stuff, but yeah. Once I hit level 10, I switch to the control role. I won't have to worry about energy too much. So that's... I have to be really careful about when I cut, because I could lose some footage.
Get through and use the transport tube.
Sorry if you notice a little bit of spam, which I'm kind of trying to hurry up through this tutorial, because then maybe I can get some extra gameplay for you guys. But then again, I'm not gonna be spending like a whole week doing. I'll probably just do like 2 videos this weekend because I've been slacking on YouTube some, so I kind of want to make it up a little bit. 'cause I missed a week thinking of ideas or how I'm gonna do this. So I'm gonna cut right here real quick. I have a lot of ideas for videos as well. Usually if I have a lot of ideas, I'll create more than one video per week. I'm just doing a week thing right now just to get used to YouTube. And now, I might change my schedule a lot once Overwatch is coming out. Please, guys, in the comment section below, please let me know if you've heard of Overwatch and if you're excited for it. Because it's super excited for it. I played the beta. And the game's coming out for when this video comes out in 3 days, so I'm gonna be getting it day one and be uploading this on YouTube for you guys as well. So yeah, it's like another MOBA, but it's like a first-person shooter like Call of Duty, but it has like the touch of a MOBA to it. So like, you know, like game modes and stuff. And that's what I like. I like a lot of game modes. So. And, you know, it has a role like it does on Smite, like, you know, your tanks, damage, support, you know, it's really interesting game. I think Blizzard did a good job on that. Speaking of Blizzard, with the Warcraft movie, I don't know if it's just me, guys, I don't think the movie is going to be good. Now, I could be wrong, but last time I checked, which I think they said this in the article, I was on my tablet the other day, and this has probably been actually about a few weeks ago. But did I get anything like turned off or something? Thank you. But I read an article, and they're saying that the Warcraft movie is gonna have either I don't remember the exact words. Basically, it says it's gonna have a bad budget, and I'm not really sure how the movie's gonna turn out thanks to that budget, but. I mean, it looks pretty good. Like, you know, the races and stuff look pretty good and stuff. I do play World of Warcraft. I'm not, like, obsessed with it or anything, but I'll play it once in a while. It's just one of those games that's, like, a once in a while thing. So. But, yeah. I just stopped. And basically, you have your attack triangle, is that what they call it? Basically what that is like, when all three of them show up, I'm gonna go ahead and show that off real quick. So, when you hold down the square button, or when you tap square, you do a melee attack like this, and you do tap triangle, you do a range like that. But when you hold it, you do an upgraded version of the attack, so like that. So, as you see the guy lunging, he's doing a close-up attack. That one's obviously shooting a beam, that one's blocking. So how you counter that? For people who do the charged up close range attacks, or just close range attacks in general, you block them. Then for people who are hitting you with range, you simply want to use a melee attack. Now for this guy, while he's blocking, as you see, this is not working at all. But when you do a range attack, there you go. And now I gotta do a lot of clarifying. Skimming, okay. Or not skimming, your weapon trees. Your weapon trees is like same thing as powers, just in the weapon version. There's not a lot to choose from. And there's also, which I'm gonna get more into the movement. Your basically your movement ability, or power. I'm just gonna say power. There's also a tree for that, but it's more like, you know, like you can move faster. You can get a unique attack of that. Movement type, except for if you're skimming, because in skimming would be the same thing as flight, I'm pretty sure. I don't know, I haven't looked too deep into it. I haven't been using skimming a lot, but I think skimming is like $5-10. I don't remember the price, I'll have to check it, but for $10, I mean, I guess it could be worth it, but it's not like a completely different movement style, so I don't know what to say about that. I mean, skimming's pretty cool. It looks nice, but I mean, it's not really that different from flight if you think about it. Now, if you use flight a lot like me, I use flight a lot, so I don't mind spending the money on that. But I don't put a lot of money on DC Universe anyway. I used to put a lot of game time to it, but nowadays I have not. So.
Let the prisoner reach the prime weapon control room. Damage to the power couplings will
And these soda colas restore my energy, and they gave me, they heal me. They're important. Oh, they changed the ship guarding as well. Okay, they changed a lot in this too, but not a lot, but they changed it a little bit. But it's pretty similar.
Anything connecting the gun to the ship.
And you want to target these things. Now, yeah, Superman's a mentor. I almost forgot who I had as a mentor. Huh. I never picked Superman, or actually no, Batman's the one I never picked because going in Gotham. Gotham's free. Well, there's multiple places you can go. So if you have. I know I'm talking a lot, guys. I'm trying to explain. There's a lot to this game. I'm trying to explain it all in one video. I'll probably just save it for a second video to explain it all in. But basically, Superman goes to Metropolis. Batman obviously goes in Gotham. Wonder Woman also goes into Metropolis, which they couldn't add. They couldn't. I mean, they have Wonder Woman's homeland, but it's more like DLC. So I'm not really sure why it's not a free area. But then again, I don't think there's a lot you could do there. And, you know, then your mentors for the villain side is Lex Luthor, Joker, and Circe. Kind of confused why Circe is the main thing and it's not Cheetah. Because I noticed, like, I see a lot of times, I actually see Cheetah, like, in the TV shows, and maybe in comics sometimes. I noticed Cheetah is more like...
You have doomed yourself. You will...
Cheetah is more like the, or hold on a second.
Think again, Brainiac. You can't take out the both of us. And we're not leaving until we shut this ship down. Permanently.
So there's Superman. Now the thing is, like, the hero that shows up, they don't vary on your mentor. They just vary on what side you're on. So if you're on the villain side, it'd be Lex Luthor. Heroes would be Superman. You know, pretty, you know. Basically, I don't know, because I think Cheetah's more of like the arch nemesis for Wonder Woman instead of Circe. The only time I ever see Circe being the arch enemy of Wonder Woman has been in this game. Sometimes the TV shows of DC aren't accurate, like, because, you know, they'll make some heroes don't actually die, you know, so, but still.
Almost there. Keep fighting. The network doesn't want to let me
Ah,
in.
darn it. So we gotta fight along Superman, defeat this horde of robots. He didn't die, but he got stunned, which is weird. I noticed I haven't ran out of energy, because I noticed... That'll probably change later on, because I know my moves will cost a lot. Like, I'll get more costing moves with energy. So, every time you kill an enemy, you get energy back. And I think that's all. Yeah, that's all. So, I was going to speak to Superman, and the tutorial is over.
Nice work. Brainiac wasn't counting on you breaking free and disabling his ship. Now use the teleporter and get yourself back to the city. We've got work to do.
And this is another cutscene I just typically skip. Sorry in case you guys want to see the cutscene, but I cannot include all these cutscenes in one video. So we're gonna exit the teleporter and we're gonna go to Metropolis. I don't have enough time to roam around Metropolis, but I'm just gonna go ahead and clarify some things. Well, one, I'm gonna be doing 2 series on this game.
Now that you're off the ship, I'm Oracle.
I'm trying to talk over Oracle here. Oh, nice gear.
One of the many Justice League safe houses we keep in Gotham and Metropolis. How about I show you around?
This is my video,
The safe
Oracle. Can you
houses
please stop
are where you'll
talking?
find contacts for missions,
Gosh.
mailboxes, vendors, and the teleporter to the
Alright, so ignore her real quick. Basically, okay, she stopped talking. Okay, so basically, I'm going to be doing 2 series on this. One being PvP Legends, because PvP Legends is one of my favorite things about this game. It's where you can pick up a hero off this game, and you take their model and you play as them. So, and it's really cool. There's a lot of classic heroes to choose from, and they just included Flash, and I heard from my friend that Flash is supposed to be really broken, but I'm not gonna really talk about that right now. So yeah, so this has been the first episode of the DC Universe walkthrough. So please leave a thumbs up if you enjoyed the video, and I'll see you guys next time.